All right. Hi, everyone. Hmm. May peace be with you. May peace be with us all in this moment. Um, this is a short introduction for our collective soul retrieval on sacred union or divine union. We could use both terms, I think. Yeah, we can use both terms. So we're here to just give a short transmission about what we actually mean with divine transmission, divine union, divine transmission, perhaps also, but with divine union and sacred union, what does that entail? So, Danny, you want to start and
Mm.
give us a bit of your transmission on that?
Yeah, for me, a divine union or sacred union, it's very layered, as in there are multiple aspects in which that same energy can be found. So for me, it starts at the beginning, which is in the self. As we've done before, like we have dived into the male perspective and the female perspective, male energy and female energy. And we're looking at the divine union in yourself. It is really about, can I honor both perspectives in me and can I bring them back into unity? In that, recognizing that they are different poles, yet it is the same coin, and uniting them within your whole being. And from there, when the singular being has found its sacred union or divine union, it is also possible to find that connection in relation to someone else. And this is most of the time portrayed in a romantic relationship, where a man and woman, two opposite poles, are coming together in unity in a cause which is greater than themselves as singular beings. And to really create that, for me, it feels of the utmost importance to at all times honor the other person's being and the relationship. That
Mm.
whatever is happening is always coming from the highest good for both of these beings. And then it is possible at times that when you are acting from the highest good of that, that the relationship may fall away since it is no longer serving the highest good of every being that is involved. And when you have garnered more experience in that, so you've opened yourself to a broader perspective than just a divine union in yourself, you've seen it in another, then it is possible to move beyond that, to see the divine union in all beings, in all life, to see it in the relationship that we have together, Ward, that I have with all my friends or a person I meet on the street, with every single energy that I'm meeting. Can I hold the frequency of unity again to see that the other one is no different from myself, yet at the same time recognizing that we are two separate beings?
Mm.
And from that, yeah, it's sort of a pulse. So it starts from the self, it moves to the other self, which opens the door to all other selves in recognition that it is only one self or just one being experiencing all. And for me, that is the essence or the lesson of a divine union that is present for everyone in this life.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for
Welcome.
that. Yeah, and I like the bridge you also make immediately to that both, you can't have unity if you don't have duality.
Mm.
Right? They're both chess pieces in a way. It's just um, yeah, and that to feel the union, you need to feel both parts.
Mm.
Right? That's like a nice paradox. And so what I want to just add then is also what distorts that.
Mm.
And we were speaking earlier, and so, what distorts that as an external force, which in a way is also a mirror of internal forces, but is propaganda. Now we see on a global scale, on a collective scale, how sacred union, whether it's between people or peoples, groups of people, or like in romantic partnerships, it's made difficult because of polarization. Perhaps polarization is actually okay to feel that there's two poles, but by separating the poles, right? By creating a separation between the two. So whether we look at, these conflicts that are in the world and in Ukraine, the perspective of the West in contrast to the perspective of the Russians, or in Israel, the perspective of the Israelis in contrast with the people in Gaza, well, not just in Gaza and the Jordan banks as well, but the Palestinians, that divine union also means that we can hold both perspectives in any moment. So that when we think about these conflicts, for example, we're able to see the perspective of the Palestinians and of the Israelis, of the West and the Ukrainians and of Russia. Just as it is in a romantic relationship, for example. Can I hold my own perspective and that of the other? Can I see that I have aspects in myself that I like and that I don't like, that are contradictory, and that there's aspects in the other person that are contradictory? Can I hold all of that and love all of it? And that is the union, the sacredness of the union.
Yeah.
And just to also name one more thing, if I can. Now, maybe you go first.
Yeah, just to add to that, it is the male and female perspective. It is the victim and the perpetrator. It is all of these poles, the pushing and pulling, recognizing that it is just the same. There is no difference. We are all victims, we are all perpetrators. In essence, we are all co-creators, and divine union is holding sort of a trinity in that, holding the masculine, holding the feminine, and holding the perspective of unity of masculine and feminine all at the same time. And that is really what feels as if we are opening the door for, that energy can land more. And when looking at a distortion in that, we've covered many distortions already in either male energy or female energy. And in a divine union, for me, which is present in my own system, is looking for something or someone outside of myself which complements me. Where there is a recognition that there are others who have different aspects of myself mirrored, but it is such a trap to think that the other one is going to complete me, when in essence, the other one is merely mirroring what is already inside of me. And there's such a deep bowing to that, like, oh, wow, you're such a wonderful person for showing me where I am out of alignment, allowing me to step back into my alignment, into my own divine union with myself, so that I can enter divine union with others again and with the world in a broader aspect.
Yeah. Again, thank you for that. I know, I just resonate with that. I completely agree. And I just want to still mention what I told you before. If we look at for example, the Greek gods, the pantheon there, you have Zeus, which we could say is representing wholeness, right? Who's at the same time how do you say that? The main god, the father at the table, the one who holds everything together in a way. And at the same time he's a part of the whole pantheon. So it's again this duality of the parts and the whole. We can't look at a sacred union without um, it's just this paradox that the wholeness is a part again, and that the parts are a union. I don't know how to express it in any better way, but maybe people can feel the transmission of it.
Yeah, and I feel like that is something that we are continuously touching in this transmission. The paradox of that there is unity and separation all at the same time.
Yes. Yeah.
Opening the door so that each and every single being listening can feel both parts in themselves and accept them,
Yeah.
love them. You don't really have to do anything more. If you wish to enter a divine union with yourself and everyone else in the world, just love yourself so deeply, all aspects. It's all already inside of you. Each and every single being you're meeting, can you really love all of those aspects as a mirror of the ones that are present in you? That they may open the door for you to enter that divine union or that frequency once more.
Yeah. And to remember that, right?
Yeah.
That in essence, we are already in union.
Yeah.
All these aspects are already there.
Yeah.
Always.
We've always been in union. We just forgot. It's
Yeah.
like,
We started believing in separation, and
yeah.
that belief, which is purported by like the media and the propaganda, that we are confronted with in the world, that keeps this belief active that we are separated and that there are different poles and that there are, that there's no unity. But in essence, it's just there. It's always
Yeah. Shall we wrap it up here? Is that okay? It feels round for me. And just to extend the invitation for those who are listening, that you're very welcome to witness our collective soul retrieval regarding the energy of divine union, where it's a big theme and where we are specifically tuning into the polarity between male and female energy and uniting those. So we are looking at what is standing in between, which is making sure that that energy is being kept separate. What movement may we create? We will find out in a short while, which will allow the male energy and female energy to come back into unity once more. So you're all very welcome to witness that. We hope to see and feel you there.
now. May peace be with you.
Peace be with you.